I am here with the latest on what's happening with We Share Abundance, to do with the launch as well of our amazing soap program. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over there in a moment because that's the only place that I see comments and so I can interact with people. But wherever you're watching on, whether platform, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, or in our We Share Abundance Publicly Facebook group, you're welcome. Whichever continent, whichever country you're from, you're welcome. Whether you remember, somebody just taking a look, you're very welcome. Everybody here, always very welcome. Okay. So without further ado, let's go over to Facebook and go to look for our group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And when it comes up, scroll down and keep our fingers crossed. March the 14th. Okay. And let's get rid of the sound. I've got my speakers on. That'd be better. Okay, we won't get any feedback. And we've got Akini from Nigeria, top of the comments list. So that's good. It's I think the second time he's been up there. And we got Andrew from New Zealand in as well in second place. Russ Cowley in third place from the UK, Northeast, Newcastle. Carl Lucas from New Zealand. Thanks, Russ. Dave Jackson from London, UK, and Peter Stotesbury from the UK. Should know where. Kathy Sampson from Nova Scotia, Kettering, I think. Peter Stotesbury, Kettering, I think, UK. Kathy Sampson from Nova Scotia, Canada, where it's cold and windy. Okay, it's been a beautiful day here today. Not been very warm, but it's been sunny. Not too much breeze and blue skies, very pleasant. Peter Kingston from Kettering, UK. Okay, so where's Peter Stotesbury from then? I've got the two Peters mixed up here. So we've had a big day today, negotiating. Spend a lot of time in negotiations today. I'll tell you about it in a moment. Queen Anna from Nigeria. We'll give it a minute or two longer, give people a chance to get in and give me a chance to have a little sip. And we got Norman from Doncaster, Richard from Devon, Peter Stotesbury from your future home, Portugal. Are you in Portugal, Peter? That's where I'm planning to be in the not too distant future, once this COVID thing sorts itself out. Yep. Okay, you're in Sylvie, I think, then, if I remember rightly. Sylvie, in the Algarve. I'm looking at the whole of Portugal. I've seen some very nice properties in up near Porto. And of course, they're a lot less expensive than the Algarve, but the Algarve has the better weather, doesn't it? So, but anywhere in Portugal is better weather than in the UK. So there you go. Anyway, good to see everybody here. How are we doing for time? 6 minutes past. We'll give it another minute and then we'll get going. I also noticed I was getting my numbers out and I didn't give you any yesterday. In fact, I didn't even take any and I forgot all about them. So we've gone from the 12th of March to the 14th of March. We've left the 13th out in case it's unlucky. It was unlucky enough not to get picked. So the numbers today will show a 2-day span, which explains one or two of them. Yeah, we are moving forward on things. Some of it is a bit slower than we'd like, but some of it's moving really quickly. So I'll bring you up to date in just a moment, but we'll get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, Lord. And through service, that they attract into their life everything that they need and want from you. Amen. And I wonder have I got it here still? I think we have. This is the WeShareAbundance.org website. I'm going to just share it with you for a minute. There's not much on it, but just a couple of blog posts. Where's Mlm up? There we go. Let's just share the screen, the window, and we go there, and we share, and then we go back here. It's the right performance. You would think they'd make it easier. And then we check in Facebook that things are working. If we can find Facebook again, there we go. It should pop up any minute now. Yeah, there we go. I thought we'd do a couple of just blog posts about peace. So the first one there is change yourself and you've done your part in changing the world. Every individual. Let's get the full post up. Every individual must change his own life if he wants to live in a peaceful world. The world cannot become peaceful unless and until you yourself begin to work towards peace. It is only by removing hate from our hearts that we can live a Christ-like life. And that's a quote from Paramahansa Yogananda. And the one we've been doing here, perfect peace. This is an affirmation that we've been doing just to help this world. May we all live in unity in the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come on earth as it is in heaven, that we all be freed from divisive inharmonies and become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, we got the prayer and the affirmations out of the way. We've got Deborah Nichols popped in the middle of there from Southern Alabama, USA. So let's first start with Devyani's update. Devyani is currently working on two fronts. One is automated withdrawals. With that, she's been getting onto the Waves team with the API, and she's been coordinating with their team, and she'll be starting the development on it tomorrow. And she says she'll be able to complete this feature this week and upload to the server if all goes well. So from a week today, we will have automated withdrawals. So when you put in your withdrawal request, you won't have to wait for a support team member to go there. So it doesn't matter what time of day or night it is, whatever country you're in, it will be automated, and you will very quickly and easily receive your withdrawals of your earnings. In addition, she's working on something that I know a lot of you will be interested in. You've been asking for it for a while, and it is to add an option to PIF members in at any level, as long as the member being PIF paid for is active and KYC verified. So this will apply to your existing members, new members. You run out of coupons and you want to pay them, you can do. It means that you can use funds in your available cash wallet to pay for another member by simply putting that member's username in when you go to make the purchase. It will come up with a warning. There'll be a pop-up message saying that you are paying the membership for, and it'll give the username that you're paying for, and it'll say not for yourself. Do you wish to proceed at once? Sorry, do you wish to proceed as once paid? This cannot be reversed for any reason. And as you are piffing somebody in and you are paying it for them, they will not get the nest egg payment that they would get if they paid their own subscription. But you will get the nest egg payment for paying their subscription. So if you have somebody that you want to piff in at the Warrior Chief level, for example, you can pay the $100 out of your available cash wallet for it. They will get that Warrior Chief membership. You will earn the commission on that. If they're a new member and it is their first month in the business, you will get 100% commission on that, $100. So you'll pay out $100, you'll get $100 back. And you will get $100 worth of Weez Abundance tokens in your nest egg wallet. If it's not their first month, then you will receive 10% commission. Okay, so if they've been a member for a few months, years, whatever, and you decide that you're going to pay them in, you will still get the $100 worth of Weez Abundance tokens in your nest egg wallet. They will still get the Warrior Chief level, but you will only get the residual commission payment on it, I think. Okay, I have to check the pay plan. You may get the 100%. I'm not quite sure how we wrote it, but it's going to be there. And of course, you don't have to piff them in at the $100 level. You can piff them in at the $2 level or the $5 level, any level you choose. It will be there. It will be available for you, and that is also being worked on at the moment. It's not something that I particularly encourage, but I think in conjunction with the SOAP program, because they'll get the coupons, then it can work. Okay, paying it forward normally doesn't work because somebody else has to put their hand in their pocket to piff people in, and they don't want to do it. They get piffed in and then they don't do anything. But if they've got coupons to give away and make some cash, then it's a different matter. So I think this has a good chance of working. It will be an option for you. It's there. A lot of people have requested it, but they will have to be KYC ID verified and active members. And you will have to be KYC verified and an active member as well. So as long as you're both active in all that we request, KYC ID, we're not looking at the address. The address is seldom required now. We may bring it in later, but it's not very important at the moment, the address. But we do need that KYC ID verification. And so that is something that guys will be looking forward to. And we got Suchitra in. Hi there, from India. And we got Sam from Nigeria, I think. Good day. Can we use one phone to register more than one people and verify their KYC? Secondly, can we register all our family members who are of age, I mean more than 18 years old? Yes, you can use one phone. Of course, they have to have their own ID to, they have to have their verify that they are real people and over 18. But yeah, they can borrow your phone to do that. No problem with that. Can we register our family members who are of age? Anybody of age can register. If they live in your household, they have to be registered by the person that sponsored you. If they do not live in your household, then yes, you can sponsor them. And don't try and get away with it, because if we catch you, we will delete all accounts. Okay? You will lose your account. They will all lose their accounts as well. Nothing coming back. Everything that was in there will be lost. Okay? Don't break the rules. But yes, you can get family members introduced. If they're in your household, they need to be introduced by your sponsor, or definitely not you anyway, not somebody within the same household. If they live in a different household, then yeah, no problem. Okay. Paula from Holland, hi there. And Michael from somewhere, Michael Lockhart. Wonder where you're from, Michael. Could you explain exactly how members would give coupons away? Any way you want. Very, very simple question, but it's a complicated answer. I could go through 100 ways of how you can give coupons away. You just got to find somebody that agrees to get KYC verified and do a little bit of work in giving their coupons away. How you do that? As I say, there are thousands of ways of doing it. Think outside the box. We will have some more training on how to do it, but you can post on social media, you can do solo ads, you can send postcards out in the mail, you can put stickers up in your local supermarket, you can hand business cards out, you can get handbills printed and stick them through people's doors, you can talk to people in the street, you can go down the pub and hand out information in the pub. You can get involved in local networking communities offline. There are loads and loads of organizations that have their own businesses, and you go there and you join in and you go and have breakfast or lunch or whatever it is, and everybody pitches everybody on their business, and you can do that. Everybody knows loads and loads of people, and so don't come to me saying I've not got anybody to give them to, which I've seen. That is just pathetic. Find somebody. How can you be of service? Find somebody that you can help and go about helping them. That is what you do. Okay. Right. So that is where we are with the development, and that's answered the questions that we got there. And we got forward in from the USA as well now. And we have I said, been negotiating. I've been negotiating with 3. I've narrowed it down to 3 ID verification companies. The one I would like to go with, I'm just waiting for a final thing on it, is a company called GBG. I wonder if we can pull this up. Just a minute. I can't do it in the same browser, but if we go to this browser here, that seems to work. That didn't work. Let me try again, just a minute. Okay, let me do a screen share again. If I can get back to Mlm app. Here we go. Share screen. Yes, I understand. Window. GBG share. Back to Mlm app. It's the right performance. They must be able to make it easier than this, surely. Let's get back to Facebook and check that things are working there. It should come up in a moment. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK, while I've been doing that. Okay, working. We've got it up on the screen. So this is the company I favour. The stumbling block was they had a $5,000 setup fee, and that's what I've been negotiating with them. And I think we've got them to waive that fee. They've got to verify it, they've got to check with the directors, but I think we've got it done. And this is the company. They do Lego, IBM, HSBC, Oxfam, Vodafone, Barclays, Santander, Volvo. They also do Coinbase. You know, this is a very, very solid company. A lot of the other companies and some of the ones that we are also negotiating with actually buy data from this company because they have a global database. They are probably the #1 company in it. This is their website. They can track duplicate entries. They can verify addresses from your ID. How about that? So where am I now? Here we are. Am I in Facebook? Yeah. We can stop sharing now. And yeah, they can actually verify addresses from your ID, even though there's no address on your ID, because they have records of voting registers and all sorts of things, you know. So I think this is the best company. Is it the cheapest? No. But I think you deserve the best. And if we can get it, we will get it. I've told them that I want it set up to be running from the end of this month or the beginning of next month, the 1st of next month. And they say they can do that. So it's really down to getting the directors to agree to waive that $5,000 setup fee. And if that's the case, then we'll be going with them, and that will be a wonderful process. It will mean that it'll be integrated into the sign-up process, and it'll be instant. You'll have to have, you'll be warned as you're going through the process that you need your driving license or passport or whatever document you're going to use, and your camera. And basically that's all you need. You'll be able to take a picture and it'll verify that you are the person in that document. It'll match your face to the document. It checks for fraud, it checks for photoshopping and all this sort of thing. Really, really good, solid ID verification, and very fast. So it'll streamline the whole registration process. What that means is people will be able to join faster, get their coupons faster, start building your network for you faster, and of course you'll get paid your commissions faster. And as I say, there's been some heavy negotiations going on with 3 companies today. If we don't get that company, I'll be a little bit down, but maybe we can get to them later on if that is the case. We have 2 companies that we have got good deals arranged now with. I say, been in meetings with all 3 of them today, and it's just a matter of getting the selection done. I've got to wait for them to just come back, confirm that everything is a go for GBG or whatever it's called, and we'll be getting set up with that. So we'll have the automated ID, we'll have the automated withdrawals. It will, to a large extent, verify addresses as well, not for everybody, but for those that they can, it'll be in there. It will check for duplicates. So if you've got a duplicate account, beware, because we will remove both accounts. You will lose everything. You don't get anything back if we cut you out for breaking the rules. We just close your account down, boom, and it's gone. And the records that were with it have gone. Doesn't matter what you do after that, you cannot get those funds that you had in your account, okay? Don't break the rules, but it's coming up, and we will be top-notch verification, instant withdrawals, pretty much instant. It's there'll be a little bit of a time delay involved in it, but nothing like 24 hours, so it's all looking really good. It's been hard work to get to where we've got with it, but I'm pleased with where we are. Okay, let me have a look at what else we've got here in questions. I saw some other questions coming in. Sam says, please, my sponsor is a rogue which has stopped picking my phone whenever I called him. He has blocked me from his accessibility. We are not living in the same state. I meet him on the internet when I registered through him 3 years ago. You can't change your sponsor. He dumped me of $500. Since then, I cannot call him or get in contact with him. I can't help you with it. If he stole money from you, that is a criminal offence. Go to the police. If it's proved that this happened, then we can delete him. But other than that, nothing we can do. He is your sponsor, and you're stuck with him. And we got Thobsa from South Africa. And we got can buy some new member join with my link and coupon and staking 4 or 5 pools, so how much commission will be mine depends on what level you're at. Go through the commission plan, Karen. I've not got time to go through the commission plan with you now. It's on the website. I'm not sure where. I think it's on the home page actually. Let me see if I can just see that. Yeah, on the home page there is a tab that's a button that says see the pay plan in full. That will explain everything to you. Okay, go through it, watch it, understand it. If you don't understand it, go through it again till you do. Okay. We've got Equizuo. I don't know. My pronunciation is not good in English, let alone when I get into foreign languages. I'm glad you're happy with We Share Abundance. I love it too, and I love all you people. I really do. I say that from the bottom of my heart. Sam, but how can I register my family members since you said we are to register our family through our sponsors? You can't register them if they are in your household yourself. Somebody else can register them. You can you can get somebody else to register them as long as it's not you. Ideally, I mean, most people it would be your sponsor. But if you can't get in touch with your sponsor and you don't want to use him anyway, as long as it's somebody that doesn't live in your household, he can register them all for you. Okay? They won't be under you. They never can be. They never will be. And the same applies if you go to somebody else's house and you introduce a parent there, then the spouse would have to join under you, and so would the parents if they lived there, or the children that are of, legal age. So it's just make sure it's not you that is the sponsor, not somebody living in the same household, because as I say, with this new ID, if we get it all sorted out, it will pick up addresses, and if we get duplicate addresses, it will check the sponsors, and if we get people breaking the rules, it will be removed. Okay. So that's where we are. It's been a busy day. I have also got some bits and pieces done on the page I've been working on. I think there are still 2 videos to upload. I have put placeholders in for those 2 videos, so they don't look quite as it doesn't look quite as bare or whatever as it did. But the videos should be in there by tomorrow. Can't remember what else I've done. I've been busy, but I can't remember what I've been doing. Okay. Right. Numbers. As I say, these are for 2 days because for whatever reason, they weren't even picked out yesterday. So we have a net increase of 111 new members registered. Net increase because we still take out inactive members, people that haven't logged in for a couple of months. If you look at it as an average over the 2 days, it's 55 a day, isn't it? Which is about in line with what we've been doing for the past week, roughly. I am expecting that to start to increase as people start to understand what we have. There is something that I used to use a lot and got very good results with it as well, and that is Mlm Gateway. If you talk to people on there, they are all involved in multi-level marketing businesses, And what we have is ideal for multi-level marketing businesses. It'll help them build their business faster than they could ever believe. So it's MLM Gateway. I think it's .com. It's all one word, you know, mlmgateway.com, I think. But if you do a search for it, it'll come up. It might be worth putting it into the downline builder. You can write articles in there as well that people will read. It's an effective site. You've got to work it, you know. The same as forums. You can do forums. You've got to work them as well. But MLM Gateway, you won't get kicked out of the like you will of a forum if you break the rules. You've got to be careful in forums. You've got to do things the right way. But they have a very effective way of promoting. MLM Gateway is good because everybody is in there promoting anyway. Don't know how I got onto that, but anyway, I did. Site ranking still going down. Over the 2 days, we dropped 139 places in We Share Abundance to 11,462, and we dropped 604 places in Multiply Weezer to 33,445, as I say, over 2 days. And over 2 days, we had 3 new email verified members in Multiply Weezer. Nobody knew about advertising, and we went up $6 in our bonus pool to $9,770.22. What a lot of you don't understand as well is people coming in to We Share Abundance. They will start to go through that multiple income streams, and one of the multiple income streams in there is Multiply Weezer, and people will be joining Multiply Weezer as they join We Share Abundance, and that will help build Multiply Weezer. Once people get involved in that, and the Weezer tokens will start to increase. The whole thing is tied in. There's nothing that you can do individually to make everything work. You don't have a magic wand, neither do I. But as a community coming together and all doing a little bit, the synergy that's involved in there, and if you don't know what synergy is, it's the sum total of the parts adding up to being worth a lot more than those parts individually. So it's okay, you have 10 people, but synergistically, they may be worth 20 people when they all work together. That's what synergy is. And we can create that within We Share Abundance. If everybody just steps up to the plate and does a little bit every day, you will see amazing results. If you leave it to everybody else, then you won't see the results as quickly. We'll get there anyway. But if you want to get things, you know, we get people coming in and saying, when is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? It's going to happen when everybody pulls together. Okay. What about the tokens? No change, really. Actually, the Weezer token is down a little bit to just over 1/4 cent. Well, there was only $10 of trading volume, and it dropped 27 places to 1,802. And the Weezer Abundance token is about the same. It's a few cents different, but there's been no trading volume there, and it dropped 34 places to 851. I still don't know how we got from 4,300 down to 800 in one day, a few days back, but it happened, and we seem to be sticking now at around about 800, and I'm sure that we will see that coming down more and more quickly as we all pull together. Okay. if you're not living in the same home, if you're not in the same household, you can introduce them. It has to be a different residential address, okay? Don't matter if the name's the same, but it has to be a different residential address. Okay, that pretty much covers it. It's a lot that I've told you. Maybe you don't understand all this, but there is an awful lot going on. I've had one lawyer that I've been working with today, not in the UK, that has not got the vision. I think there are very few people, and I'm not being patronizing or funny or big-headed or anything. I'm just stating facts. There are very few people that have the vision and the faith in the vision to keep going regardless, and to know, faith is knowing, to know that it's going to happen. Sometimes you don't know how. I know that the Visa token, both of them, are going to be top 10 crypto assets. I'm not exactly sure when, and I don't have a clue how at this stage, but I know it's going to happen. And there are other things going on that I know are going to happen that I've been working on for some time, that are going on in the background. And one of them involved a lawyer, and he was promised, it's actually she was promised, a very good slice of the action, but just not got the vision, the faith. He said, "Oh, I've been with you on this since November, 6 months. I can't afford to go on like this." But I mean, he's not done anything. He set up some initial things, or she set up some initial things, and we're just waiting for the right time. And she's pulled the plug. She said, "Oh, I'm out." And this is lack of vision, lack of faith. I've got that in spades. I've got it enough for all of you. There are a lot of people out there that are thinking bad things, saying bad things, doing bad things with regard to We Share Abundance. I understand why, and I'm not knocking these people for it, but they are knocking themselves, because they are putting out failure into the universe for themselves. It's not going to stop us getting where we want to go. My faith is going to pull those people up by the bootstraps at some point, whether they like it or not. They're going to be pulled up and helped. But they, like this lawyer, a very educated person, but just doesn't have the vision and the faith. And that's the difference between success and failure. That's the difference between somebody that attracts everything they want into their life and somebody that keeps working for it. Hard work doesn't get you there. I've tried to tell you this. I'm not saying hard work is bad, but hard work will not get you there. You go out to your job and you work hard and you do a great job, and they'll pat you on the back and say, "Well done, here's some more work. Work hard on that as well." Hard work just gets you more work. But if you're working in the right way, doing the right things because you love it and because you have faith in where you're going, because you're breaking that ground and you're not being deviated, that brings you everything that you want in life. And all I want in life is success for We Share Abundance. I want to banish poverty on a global scale, and we will. Okay? Right. So that's me done for today. I don't know how I got on that tack either, but there we go. Tomorrow is another day. Hopefully, I'll have tied up a contract with one of these three people for the ID verification tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's not going to involve a lot more negotiating and time spent, but if it does, it does. We'll get it done anyway. But I'll let you know tomorrow. And just understand how far we've come and how we're moving in that right direction, how we're going to be streamlining that process for registration, how it's going to impress people that we have this process in place and that we've got automated withdrawals. People are saying, but we've not had withdrawal. We're talking apples and oranges, or whatever the expression is, we're talking about free tokens that have been given out that, okay, you can't cash them in because we haven't got the demand for them. But we're talking now about income that you can earn by giving away paid positions. And it will be automated withdrawals. And it will be easy for the person to go through that verification process because it'll all be a seamless process, just going through, boom, 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 boom. Okay, you verified. Wow, great, so quick, so simple. And it'll also say, you've got another account. You've been blacked. This has been passed on to management, and you're likely to have both accounts terminated. Or your sponsor is not valid because you're living in the same home, even though it's only your ID. Just be careful. Until tomorrow, God bless you all. And goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye. Do, 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 do.